both of them. It looks like it might rain today. It's fucking cold as well. The air filter shut off again, so that's that. The battery is definitely short to death. See if I can wash. Look at this script for the settings app, because I think I'm causing the issue. I mean, it's not happening on the A52. Maybe I'm causing the issue somehow, you know, because I do have stuff in there that is that I know wasn't working before, and I have it in there anyway. So I gotta look at it, find out. Yeah, man, this baby shampoo shit is pretty good. Very, very strong. Johnson's. I'm not gonna brush my teeth with this because I know it's nasty, so pretty horrendous. Yesterday, not all that good. I'm not gonna do that right now. Get up early to charge because there's no place to charge. Not anymore. Yeah, we gotta wash these. To wash the shorts today. Even though it's not warm enough, I have to wash them today. We made more collage than this yesterday. But there's not a whole lot. There's nobody else walking around besides the people that I put in those collages. And it's all the same people. They got some good stuff coming for us. So this 14 version from the S22 it does have some the settings app is very different, but it has a smart manager and this repair mode. The repair mode is interesting because it's you know, it seems like it might be causing some problems for us because it's kind of like, I mean, it's basically like a ultra power saving mode that you see in 11 and 10, where you go into this ultra power saving mode and it doesn't save any power, and it takes away your icons and stuff, your apps, decreases functionality by some margin, but it doesn't do very much. For me anyway, it didn't save any power ever. And that's what repair mode is. It's just that ultra power saving mode that they have in 11 and 10. But it doesn't, it really doesn't do much. Save power. So I think that, you know, I don't know how they're closing the gallery, but I think it might have something to do with this DSU loader, smart manager, and this repair mode. And you know, there's an issue in there. There's definitely an issue in there with something like that. We reset the settings apps yesterday. It's settings storage. That's what turns off the UI interface. You know, it will fail to boot all the way. It doesn't load the launcher. It does not load the launcher. And you got to restart it a couple of times. It does boot eventually. It's just very slow. It hasn't failed to boot, however, right now. With the script that we have, it has not failed to boot. See, so the script is doing the heavy lifting to get the phone to boot without failure. If you mess around with the settings app, the settings storage, you know, because when you run the script, there's a script in there that's very aggressive, and it unloads. It will unload settings storage from RAM. You understand? And then your UI will crash, and the phone will eventually restart. And it restarts slow, but it doesn't load the launcher. So occasionally before, with less script, I used to get a boot failure when I did that. Yeah, it would fail to boot. But it does boot now. It just takes longer, and it doesn't load the launcher on the first try. Yeah, so I did that, and it didn't do anything. It didn't do anything for us. So it didn't do much. I gotta look at SDHMS and be more aggressive with it. Maybe run the other commands that I don't usually run. Found a magnet. A lot of walking. I'm tired of it already. Where's everybody going, guys? You know, the telemetry and mainline components you know, the component is it's a properties holder. It's a properties holder for the settings app. For I mean, you got two settings apps plus settings intelligence. Yes. You have system UI. You have the launcher, and they want to run telemetry and mainline as a properties holder. I don't understand. You know, it's a problem. You know, that's what I have disabled in there, and I'm worried it's causing problems. I took it out completely. There's nothing. You know, it's not supposed to be that way, but that's what I did, and it's probably the reason why these apps don't stop running. I'm gonna do some gambling today. Let's send them to the casino instead. Hopefully we get some good breakfast as well. Get some good breakfast in there for us. Oh, we got a visitor. We got a visitor today. Right on time.